FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem claimed that there is a British bias in the world of Formula One, backing recent comments made by Max Verstappen. Ben Sulayem has been under fire in recent weeks over his comments made about the amount of swearing in F1, stating that drivers, quote, should not be like rappers, something that was met with fierce criticism from drivers and media alike. Thanks for watching another GPFans news video. Please consider subscribing to the channel, as we know the majority of you who watch this aren't, and leave us a like as well, as it helps us out a ton. Back to Ben. Ben Sulayem is not the first to comment on British bias, as Max Verstappen has too claimed this, even boycotting Sky Sports F1 at the 2022 United States Grand Prix after comments from reporter Ted Kravitz, who said multiple times that Lewis Hamilton was, quote, robbed in 2021. The FIA's president, who punished Verstappen just a week ago by giving him a day of community service after swearing in a press conference, is now in full agreement with the Dutchman. I respect Max because I'm a driver. I was a champion and I respect winners and champions. I see he had his share of mistreatment, but let's talk about me. If you look at the British media and what they did to me, for God's sake, they convicted me. They didn't accuse me of anything, but they keep on going. And do I care? No. Why? Because what are they after? They are after selling and getting more coverage for themselves. Of course, yes. The plan for the rookie sprint race in Abu Dhabi after the 2024 Formula One season finishes has been scrapped. The idea was to have junior drivers competing in F1 machinery to give them an opportunity to showcase their skills to the 10 teams on the grid. But at least for now, it will not happen. All major stakeholders in F1, as well as the teams themselves, had approved the idea of holding a short qualifying session and a sprint race with 10 cars, so just one per team, on the Tuesday following the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The cars would all be manned by young drivers with little to no F1 experience, giving them a unique chance to put themselves in the spotlight. However, during Wednesday's F1 Commission meeting, it was deemed that it is simply too soon and it cannot be fully organized in just 2 months' time. All parties agreed to develop the idea further and try to hold the race after next season finishes in 2025. The concept of a rookie race to be added to the 2024 postseason test schedule at Abu Dhabi was discussed. While the concept received widespread support, it was determined that due to timing and organizational constraints, the event would not take place in 2024, and discussions will continue to formulate a potential concept and plan for 2025. And finally, for 2026, the FIA have revealed that there will be 3 weeks of winter testing in pre-season. 2026, of course, is when the technical regulations are set to have a major overhaul, and the FIA have granted all teams triple the time on track to get some extra stress testing in on their new engines. In normal seasons, with no significant changes to the regulations, teams have only been allowed 3 testing days since 2023. The concept of having extra testing in the year of a major change to the regulations is not new, as back in 2014, when the V6 turbo hybrid era started, there were 3 weeks of testing as well at the time, 1 in Jerez in Spain and 2 in Bahrain. The 2026 pre-season test schedule will involve 3 3-day tests in recognition of the challenges presented by the new power unit regulations. The changes in the areas of performance, aerodynamics and safety have been included in the latest iteration of these regulations. These involve an increase of the expected aerodynamic performance of the cars following extensive collaboration between the teams and the FIA over the last few months. That's it for another news video. Do you think there's a British bias in F1 coverage? And is the idea of a rookie sprint race a good one? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the very next video.